All right, so this is general mobbing. You do need to take into consideration harder content though, but it's just general. Like if somebody was to ask you who you should build as a mobber, is Purge mobbing? I would say that it is. Think about it this way, guys. If I walked up to you in game and I was like, dude, I'm new. I need to build a mobbing character. Who would you tell me to build? Purge is a unique case. Mobbing is 400s in Viesa. Do you guys want to exclude Purge? You guys think we should just exclude Purge because Purge is Purge? If you guys want to do just general mobbing, excluding Purge, and then we'll do a Purge list another day. We can do a Purge list a different day. General mobbing, excluding Purge, go. Bunny, Freyna, Inez, double S. Inez, Bunny, double S. Freyna, S tier. Inez, obviously, she's my go-to. Freyna S, just because she's been passively nerfed with the shield. I think that's fair because she does get kind of hurt on that. Well, actually, all of them are affected, but Freyna's hit worse because Sigma also has poison resist. I think that's fair. Glay's S tier. Yeah, I got Glay on S tier. Area clear is still crazy on Freyna. I mean, do you think that we should, like, Freyna should go up and just be at the end? Because I do understand where Hunt's point's coming from as well. Freyna's definitely last on the double S. Thinking Keelan's going to be an A just because of his speed. Just his speed mobbing alone. Keelan would cook all of them. Valby's pretty good. I think Valby's pretty good, right? Serena's probably better than Glay for the moment. There's definitely a conversation here. This is going to be one of those things where if you're looking at them from weapons, then I see where you're coming from. But what Vol's getting ready to point out is Glay's unstable life. And her unstable life is literally insane. But if you were looking at them purely as both of them using Restored Relic, then Serena would be better. So I completely understand this. This is definitely going to be a challenge. Because Glay, I don't think Glay is double S tier. This is where things start to get interesting. Those last room bosses and her cooldown between boss phases. The problem is we're going to start to get really overloaded on some of these phases. So let's start putting some of these people up here where we think they are. Viesa, if you run her with like the bravery, she does pretty good. Luna's okay, but she's slow as hell. If you run Viesa with bravery, she does a pretty good job. Her radiuses aren't very big, and that kind of hurts her. With her absolute 0, she's like bottom or top B. This should be B. This should be C. With absolute 0, I play her absolute 0. She does a really good job. And if you play with her absolute 0 and bravery, you can have basically 100% uptime on her absolute 0, which is nice, like for her blizzard. But it's still not the same level of coverage. Like Valby covers an entire room. Keelan basically covers an entire room. Serena covers an entire room. I'm struggling because he's better than Luna by far. But his range is just kind of really bad. His range is really what hurts him, even on his newest build. Yeah, he does leave lava and shit behind, so there's that. But, you know, most people are moving forward. And as you're moving forward, everybody's moving forward and killing shit faster than him. If they gave Blair range, he could shoot up to even A. But they just refuse to give him the range he needs to make him useful. Like, anybody that's played him will tell you that his range kind of hurts him. You think he's on par with Viesa? I'm fine with Sharon up here. He has Firewalk now, but lack range and have nice DPS. I don't think Viesa's range is that good either. Viesa's range is pretty bad. In my view, that's what we were saying before. Like especially on her uppercut, Ajax is fine. He just doesn't really have a lot of range. I'm fine with Restored Relic Enzo. Haley's hurt by move speed. Bad. She's actually probably behind Luna. Think Haley's D tier? She just can't catch a break. You think she just got fucked with Kyle? I'm thinking about Lepic. If you give like Lepic Malevolent and let him group, he can do pretty good work, right? The question is he going to run out of ammo? Ideally, he's not, because all of the ammo is going to group in front of him. So he's going to be in this like just not quite like not great, not good, not bad. You guys might hate me for this, but I'm putting Eugen in D. SMO, I'm gonna go with C tier. He just doesn't have a lot of range. Like you can keep his 4 off of cooldown if you play him right. Like you can have 100, you can have like really good uptime on his 4. But there's just no range to it. Top of D. Everybody's saying D. All right, so now we got to organize this, right? Now we got to organize this. If SMO and VS and Blair had base range by 50%, they'd be way higher. This game is like afraid to give people range. Like it'll give you all the skill power you want, but it'll never give you the range you need. Jaber using gun is probably better than the whole D tier list. Jaber Dungeons, J tier. All right, so let's fix these lists. Like that list. All right, let's fix the list. Inez is top mobber, and then Bunny, then Freyna. I'm okay with this. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with these. Valby at the top of A because she doesn't get fucked like the other two with resources. I think that that's probably fair. I'm okay with that because Valby's just dealing with her MP, and if you're using like what? Some of the Valby builds, she gets her own MP back. She gets a lot of things like that. Serena, you're going to have to, you know, are you flying? Are you not flying? What are you doing? I'm fine with that. I personally like Sharon over these two. Personally. If I'm using her spin to win, I don't have to worry about if it's in front of me, if it's behind me. But I do have to worry about verticality. And I don't really have to worry about verticality with Viessa as much. Like verticality, I don't really think about it with Viessa because I can throw her 1 up. I can use her like her 3. I can use her 4. So I think Viessa is definitely in a good spot here. Because of the verticality issues. Lepic, Ajax, and Luna. Lepic can group. But he's going to need a gun to kill with. Ajax can't group, but he just does an insane amount of damage. Like, I feel like these two are swappable. I think we could swap these, and it wouldn't really hurt anything. And then, you think Luna, Ajax, and Lepic? I think Luna's speed hurts her. Right now, I just think Luna's speed hurts her. If Luna had a higher speed, she would go up a tier, maybe even 2. If she could use a gun and her songs, she would go up 2 tiers. And then SMO, Haley, Kyle, and Eugen. I'm still going to leave Luna slow as fuck, and you have to play Guitar Hero. I think that if Eugen had more forgivability to his skill, like if you missed, I would put him up higher. But if you go on cooldown, you're just on cooldown. All depends on if Ultimate Luna cooks, yeah. And then Kyle, you can grapple with Luna. Does it not take your stacks away? It's only in the buffing where you lose stacks, right? DPS, it doesn't matter. I can do this. If you guys think that this is fair, then I'll do this. She has the range that Ajax doesn't. You guys say you can get around it. As much as I want to say I gotta sleep the rest of the day. Yo, I appreciate you, mate. Thank you for hanging out today, brother. I'm trusting you guys that play some of these Descendants more frequently than me. Eugen, the ability needs like a gas effect. It needs a gas effect. It needs something. Ajax is the better mobber. We can revisit these two. Maybe we can do another vote on these two. We can maybe do another vote on these two and let chat decide. But let's clear out D real quick. SMO, Haley, Kyle, Eugen. I mean, it's D-list. I don't really think it matters too much here. Kyle over Haley. Kyle's bomb build can do serious damage. What's the cooldown time on it? Is it going to pass SMO or no? Kyle's best mobber. I mean, if you can keep him off cooldown, then we would swap him. He has no cooldown on his AC 130. I'm fine with that. And then Jaber's in his own tier. You guys want to vote on Luna and Ajax, or are we okay like it is? Let's see. I don't know how many people we got hanging out. I know it's getting late. We might have some lurkers. So this is what I'll do. We'll ask in chat. So, for the C tier, you guys want to keep Luna where she's at? Put a 1 in chat. If you want to move Ajax to Luna's spot, put a 2 in chat. So keep it the same 1, rotate them, put a 2 in chat, and then whichever one has the most votes is the one I'll do. So if only 5 people vote, only 5 people vote. If all 100 of you vote, then we'll go from there. Make sure we get everybody's vote counted. You just have no opinion on either. That's fine. Why do we even vote? Booba wins over always. Need to note these twos down. I was trying to figure out who to mute and ban. She's female character. Ah, we don't do boobish shit here. Looks like, ooh, this is actually a lot closer than I thought it was. Looks like the ones have it. That was close. That one was actually a lot closer than I thought it was. Looks like we stay. It looks like we stay with this, chat. So this right here is going to be our tier list for Mobbing Descendants in the current sandbox. So this is everything excluding Void Erosion Purge. We will do Void Erosion Purge another day. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed the guide and enjoyed the content. This is where we're at, and this is going to be our mobbing build meta descendant list, excluding Void Erosion Purge.